Alright, so last time I got this done. Suddenly it all started cascading, as is expected. And suddenly, like, where I'd done maybe 20 at most numbers in the last 6 hours, I did a whole grid's worth of numbers. I wonder if it will continue being that easy. Because obviously it's interesting, right? Because really filling this in kind of saturates, obviously it saturates the grid, but there's these connection points between the grids where information can spread across, but now they're saturated, so no information is going to spread across them anymore. So unless this like gives me everything here, there's still something to work out that isn't just like the Latin squares type stuff. And considering that there are a whole bunch of inequalities and such, I'm assuming it's not as simple as just like, no, I just do Latin square stuff, because there's a whole bunch of constraints I haven't even touched yet. However, I have noticed that the 2 here is already covered. Let's zoom in a little bit. So that's another 2, that's a 1. I kind of want to go towards the middle grids first, but it's not going to matter. Like, anything I do over here, I think it cannot influence anything over here anymore. So this is, in theory, completely solvable. So I could just focus over here. So that's 2. I just wonder how simple it will be. Look at this, is this narrowed down now? 5, 1, wait, I narrowed it down to 2, apparently. 5, 1, 3, 6, 6. Not really. Can I figure out something like this? I doubt it. It's also possible that knowing that affects this thing, but I remember there being way too many options there that I didn't enjoy. But maybe at some point I just have to go through them. I need to remember I've also got the X-wings. No 5, no 7. Yeah, in theory this is solvable right now. Right? Nothing else can influence it because that's all saturated. So, what can I work out next? The 2 and the 7 don't affect that. Well, that wasn't going to be a 2 anyway. It's not going to be a 3. Could it be a 4? It could be a 4. Could it be a 5? No. Could it be a 6 or 7? Yes. It could. Let's put them in. What was it? Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 6, and 7. It. Don't know if it's actually helpful, but we'll see. It must be this thing. Or these. There's only 2 to choose from. Can I figure out exactly which one works, which one doesn't? Somehow. Or this. I started writing these out before, but maybe I should do it again. But there's just so many, aren't there? I think there are. As soon as we get to the high numbers, like that could be anything smaller than a high number that's not a 5. Yeah, there's just way too many things. So there's got to be something else. Okay, maybe I should just plug in these 2 final combinations. Let's get rid of this. Although, hold on. We know there's a 1 and 6 there. That means this is not a 6. That's not a 6. So wait, what are the options for like a place like this? not 7, not 6 because of that, not 5, possibly 4, not 3, not 2, or 1. It can't be 1. Okay, there we go. We've got 1. Cool. So it's, what is it? 4? 1 and 6 are there. 2, 3, 5 are here. Can't be 7, so it's 4. Oh, that's the eraser. 4. Okay, cool. And so that's not a 4. Sometimes the things that you don't expect to be able to figure out are just the ones you turns out you can. So we know there's a 2 or a 3 there. Oh wait, that gets rid of that as an option. 5, 6, 2, 3. Okay. One of those has a 4 in it, so it's not that. So it's that. The combination lock is finally complete. 5, 1, 3, 6. I hope I did that right. Obviously, I'm relying on me having done something correct over multiple sessions. I mean, I guess I could try and reevaluate them. Maybe I should. Assuming I got the full list, which I think I did. I've kind of double checked that at some point. Yeah, the 1s can't happen. The 2s can't happen. 3 could happen. 3, 7, 5, 2. 3, 7, 5, 2. Why does that not work? Oh, because of the 7. 7 in there. 5, 1, 3, 6 is the one I think it is. 6, 2, 4, 1. 6, 2, 4, 1. Well, there's a 4 there now. Oh, but I determined that 4 based on this stuff. There must be a reason I crossed that out. 6, 2, 4, 1. 6, 2, 4, 1. 6, 2. Why did I cross that out? What would that affect? 6, 2, 4, 1. Why did I cross that out? Did it have every number from there? No, it didn't have 3. Why did I cross that out? 6, 2, 4, 1, 6, 2, 4, 7 as well. Is there something wrong with having 4 here? What is it? 6, 2, 4, 1. I realise it can't work with that 4, but I don't want to count that. 6, 2, 4, 1. There must have been another reason I crossed it off. Which is what? Like, none of these affect anything. But there must have been a reason. Well, there wasn't, and I'm just wrong. Those 6s are in separate grids, so they don't affect each other. Huh. Doesn't affect this, doesn't affect that. What was my reason? Yeah, I really don't see it. Should I trust my old self? What about the others? Let's think about the others. 6247. Well, 6247 would affect this. That would be a 2. That would be a 7. Oh, because 7 can't go there. But that's not true about that one. 7314. Can't do 7s. Can't do 7s. Why is that one 6241? It 6241. Why are you not valid? I'm half tempted to go back and look at my other video. But I should be able to prove it again. Or prove the other one's not valid. 5136. 5136. Make this a 5. This a 1. This a 5. This is 6. Yeah, this all works. That would be a 2. That would be a 5. Okay. But the other one just doesn't affect anything. 6241. 6241. Why would that not be valid except for that 4? I didn't know that was going to be a 4 at the time. I knew that it needed to be a 4. I knew it wasn't going to be there, but I didn't know it was going to be there. It could have been in here somewhere. What were the 2 numbers that I guaranteed this to be? 1 and 6, I think? Is it something to do with this? I don't think I figured out anything from this, though. But okay, so this number has to be smaller than some number, which might be 7. So 6. Yeah, I'm tempted to look back at my other video. Give me a second. I'm really confused now. I must have marked that off today in the last 15 minutes. I'm just going to undo a lot. Is that what am I undoing? Oh shit. How much did I undo? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. When did I do that? I'm undoing as far as I can. Yeah, it wasn't there. When did I add that? Then. Why? Okay, I'm going a little bit crazy. Wait, I crossed that off because of the 4. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm being really silly, aren't I? I figured out that it had to be a 4 regardless of that, because both of them involve a 6 and a 1, and neither of them, the 1 does have a 4, so how did I know that was going to be a 4? Have I made a mistake then? How did I know? What was the last thing I did before that? Oh, I wrote those in. So what was my reasoning for that being a 4? And the 4 not being over here? So this is a 1, 6 and a... If this was a 4 over here, it'd be 1, 6 and a 4. So the other one would be a 2, so that'd be a 2 over there. No, it could be a 2 over there. So the other one would be 5, would be over here. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. That's the one I literally just crossed out. Undo that accidental mark I just made. So it's not that. Okay. Wow. I was really confused. I looked back at my previous videos like, oh my gosh, I didn't actually cross that out. Did a ghost do it between sessions? 5136. Slightly embarrassing. Oh well. 5136. This is going to give me so much more. That's 2. And that's 5. That makes this 5. And that, well, no, sorry, that makes this, yeah, this 5. And that 1. And then this 5. This 6. There's 4 and 7 here. Do I still not know those? I still do not. But I can probably figure something else out now. What's going on along here again? So we need a 1, a 6, and a 7. Obviously, that's not a 7, so it's a 6 or a 1. 1, 6. And that is a... If that's a 6 or a 7, then this is a 1 or a 7? Is that true, or could this be any of them? 7 could definitely go here. 6 would go here. It could be any of them, right? 1, 6, 7, yeah. Because it could be 6, 7, 1. 1, 7, 6. Or 1, 6, 7, yeah. So any of them. Let's just put them in anyway. Alright. What does that help me with? Which other rows are we getting, or columns are we getting close on? Is there a good word for both, for either row or column? Presumably there's a word for that in Sudoku solving groups, communities. Is it file? I feel like file might be a word that's used for that. What does file mean? I don't know. I think file is a term in chess. I don't know. Is this bit solvable now? I can't keep putting it off forever, can I? Or can I? Well, so interestingly, this is quite restricted now, I think. So it has to be smaller than something, so it can't be a 7. It could be a 6. In which case that would be a 7, but that's fine. That'd be a 1, yeah. So it could be a 6. It could be a... Can't be a 5. Could be a 4. Can't be 3. Could be a 2. So there's only 3 things this could be at this point. Okay, so in all of those situations... So interesting, neither of these can be 7s, so... In fact, so that can't be a 6, because that would make that a 7. And then 1 away from 7 would be 6 again, so then that's already taken, so that can't be 6. Okay. Can I figure out something? So we've got a 4 or a 2 here. So if we put a 4 here, let's do it. 4. 4. This can't be a 5, can't be a 6, can't be a 7. Okay, so it can't be a 4 either, so it's a 2. 4, can't be a 5, already taken. Can't be a 6, already taken. Can't be a 7, because that would make that a 6. Okay, so it's a 2. And we finally have something around here. Ooh. So can I figure out what this is? I know it can't be a 7. It could be a 3. or a 4. 3 or a 4. Which one? If it's a 3, then this is a 2. Or a 4. Yep. If that's a 3, then this is a 2 or a 4. 2 can't happen, so it's a 4. If that's a 3, then that's a 4. If this is a 4, then this is either a 3, which is fine, or a 6, which is, or a 5, which is not. But in either of those cases, there's an option. So if this is 3, then this is 4. If this is 4, then this is 3. Oh, okay, that's cool. Made another pair. So, which gives me some better idea what these are going to be. So we've got 1, 3 and 4 are covered, 2 and 7 need to happen. So 2 is here, and 7 is here. Wow, okay. It's all happening. Can I figure out the rest of these? What do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6. 3 obviously can't go there, so 3's going there or there. 4 could go in any of them. 6 can only go there or there. So I don't think I can get those yet. Oh wait, I've got this. 2. So the 2's here. 2, 7, 4, 7. Right. Okay. Hey, we've got another row and that row. So next is 1, 2, 3 needs to be smaller than 5, so it's a 4. Cool. So then we've got 5, 6, and 7 left here. So that's a 6. There, 6 and 7. So that's a 6. Yep, this is done now. So that's another 6. That's a 1 because it can't be a. What else is missing? 7. Why can't it be a 7? Oh, because it needs to be less than 6. So this is a 1. And this is a 7. Cool. Oh, I know that's a 5. So therefore that's a 4. Can I figure these two out now? Yes. 3, 4. Okay, no, it's just filling the rest in. It's going to happen. What's left here? 1. 1 can't be there. 1 could be either there or there. 2, 3. Could be anywhere. 4, 5, 6. Can't be there. Could be there or there. Okay, not that helpful. What about this one? Or this one? Let's finish this one off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4. 4, 3. So this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 6. 1, 6. Then maybe this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. 7's there. 5 is here. Here. Then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1 and 3, right? 1 and 3. 6. And finally, 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm imagining the rest of them are going to be similar to that, where I still got to work out some initial thing, and then the rest will all fall into place. Okay, let's get another one done. Maybe I can figure out this now. 1, 2, so 3 and 5 are missing. It would affect that, but if 5 was there, that would have to be a 6, but then that doesn't affect these much at all. There's not just some extra numbers I can cross out from here, is there? 3, 6, no. 3, 4, 6, no. 3, 4, no. I still know that these are these numbers. I don't know which one's which. What numbers are left in this column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I figure out where any of them would go? I don't think so. But so basically this is going to have to cascade this way to help me over here. I don't think there's much more I can figure out down here, like as it is, without first doing this. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm going to be stuck in here. The problem is this isn't a saturation point, so I can't be confident of that. It's not an information barrier. However, this is, so maybe this can give me enough. Somehow. What are the options for here? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. It's not 4. Let's in fact write what these could be. So it could be a 2, a 3, or a 5. 2, 3, or 5. Which means 4 is over here. Either there or there. Does that tell me something? 4 is going to be over here. One of these two positions. 4 is going to be over here. Then either 5 or 3 will be over here. And this could be 2 or 3 still. And that would be, yeah. So I know 4 is there or there. So if I was going to say that tells me what's going to be here, but it doesn't at all. Although maybe I can figure it out still. 1, 2. What's missing? 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I know that 4 does not go there. Well, I know that these are not both 4 and 5, otherwise that wouldn't be able to work. So only 1, 4, or 5 here. So then 3 is in one of these two spaces. Could be either. Let's write them in. So this is 3 or 5. This is 3, 4, or 5. And the one on the top is just 4 or 5. Okay. Then Then yeah, the 3s and 4s in here are annoying, and 5s. As soon as I can start figuring out one of those, I'm going to be on a roll. This row needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. 7 can't go there. Well, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, goes there. Right. Can't go there, it's not going there, it's not going there, so it's going here. So then what are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 going here. 4 can't go there. It's going in one of those two. So it's 3 or 5 going here. But I don't know which ones. Okay. Does that 7 help me with something? Let's see what it would help with. What's left in this row? Well, okay, that's a pair, isn't it? 3 and 4, 3 and 4. That is interesting. Wait, they don't end up like solving each other, do they? So like if I put 3 here, that becomes a 4. That becomes a 3 or a 6. And we don't have a X-wing, no. Nope. What is left here? So 4 and 3 are taken. So we've only got 3 numbers to figure out here. So it's 1, 2, and 6. Well, 1 doesn't go there, but it could go there or there. 2 doesn't go there, but it could go there or there. And then 6 could go in any of them. However, hold on. 1 and 2 don't go there, so 1 and 2 do go here. So that's 6. Right? I need a 1, 2, and a 6 in here. 1 and 2 can't go here, so 1 and 2 are here and here. So therefore this is 6. Yes. Cool. Now what? Am I just going to be like working around all this stuff before I figure out the rest of it? What's left of this row? 2, 3, 5, and 7. 2, 3, 5, and 7. 7 can't go there and there, so it goes there. Cool. It's a nasty 7. There we go. So then it's just 2 and 3. No, not 2 and 3. 3 and 5. 3 and 5 could go either way around. But it will determine that. Oh, interesting. That will also determine that. Because if I put a 3 there and there's a 5 there, then... Oh, hold on. That's a thing. Hold on. So I know that 3... Yeah, it's basically another pair of 5s and 3s. But because this is a pair of 5s and 3s, then I know that that has to be a 2. Because the 5 and 3 are taken. So then that's not a 2, that's a 3. It's happening. It's happening. So then that's a 4. So that's a 5. Yay. So then that's a 3. So then this is a 4. And there's probably more I can get now as well. Somewhere that's a 3. Yes, okay. We're going to saturate this now. That's a 3. That's not a 3. That's not a 3. That's a 6. So that's a 4. 4. 6. So that's a 5. So So that's a 3, and that's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I thought they were going to be in order. 6. What's missing from here? 1, 2, 2, which gives me this one. That's a 1. So that's a 2. So then from here we're missing a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5. So then from here we're missing a 1, 2, 3. And here we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which go which way around? 6 and 5 because of this 6 down here. And that tells me that this must be 3. And this must be 5. All feels correct. Hopefully it is. Can't see any contradictions at the moment. Okay, now grid number 2. Okay. So this is all done. Oh gosh, how do I break into this one? Those are still 2 and 6. Could go either way. They must get affected by something down here. That's not a 3 anymore. That's a 5. Which means that's not a 5 and not a 3, so it's a 6. Okay, here we go. So that's another 6. That's another 6, that's a 5. So that's a 4. Probably means I can figure out this now. But is there something else I can do a bit easier? If that were a 3, then that would have to be a 2, can't be a 1. That's fine. Okay, maybe then we do just do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. If this is a 5, this is a 5, that makes that a 3 or a 7. That would have to be a 3. So it's 3, 5 is one of the options. And the other option is 7. That would have to be a 5. Which is fine. That'd have to be a 1, that'd have to be a 7. Or 7, 5. That's the one I already thought about. Okay. I don't think I can work those out yet. So what can I work out? Maybe something to do with this. 3, 5. If it were a 5, then this had to be a 4, a 3, a 2, or a 1. It can't be a 1. So 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Maybe we actually use the numbers here to figure out this first and it comes back through. That would actually be really cool. That might be what happens. There's probably something I can figure out here, but maybe. Let's just think about, can I keep going over this side? So, what did I work out? I worked out that that was a 5. So I know that's a 6. Okay. Stuff is definitely happening. So that's not a 6. That's not a 6. What's left for here then? Oh, that's not a 6. Okay, it's coming back already. That's a 2. Finally, these things are being sorted. That's a 4. So that's a 3. So that's a 2. I knew that was going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Loosen up that mouse. 5. Oh my god. Loosen up too much. Oh my gosh. Why could I not draw a 5? Whatever, that'll do. 5. That's gone. I've got 1 here. Like maybe this comes back through immediately. I mean, it will do, right? Because this is already filled. So I could possibly figure out some of this already. But at the same time, I could possibly also figure out this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. 3, 4, and 6. 3, 4, and 6. Apparently that's another 6. I don't think I can figure that out. Let's come back down here. I think I can do this one now. What were my options? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 here. If this is a 5, then that's a 3. That's okay. If this is a... oh, or it's a 7. But yeah, it's a 3. If this is a 7, then that's a 5. They're still both okay. No. No. Yeah, I only figured out the 6 there. No, maybe I've got to be able to do this now. It's fully barriered up. Okay. So what can I figure out? Oh, there's a 3 there, so that's a 7. So that's another 7. A 3, 4, 3, 4. All right. What about, so what's left in here? 1, 2, 2's taken. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 are missing. But 4 can't go there, so 4 goes there. And 1 goes here. Okay. That doesn't help me with that either, the 4. But then maybe I can figure out this. What's left from here? 2, 3, 6, 7. 7 doesn't go there, doesn't go there, could go there or there. 2, not there, but any of the others. 6, not there. Yeah. Wait, what were the others? What did I miss out? 3, but also I can't figure that out either. Okay, what now? This row still needs quite a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 and 5 can't go here, so it's 2, 3, 6. Sure. That's 2, 3, 6. Does that influence this one? Not really, I don't think. Not immediately, obviously. What are the options for here? So 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2. Any of those an issue? What about this row, actually? There's a lot of numbers. It's effectively 5 numbers that I don't know. Oh no, 6 numbers that I don't know. But maybe one of the numbers can only go in one place. What do we have a lot of numbers of here? 7? 7 can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. So 7 is here or here. Alright. That's true for like every row, right? 7 can go here or here. So it's here or here. Oh, interesting. Does that make a... Wait, so on this row, 7 is either here. I don't want to do it in blue because it'll signify the wrong thing. 7 or here. And then on this row, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. It's either here or here. Therefore, I know we effectively have an X-wing. We do have an X-wing. I just haven't written it in because it would imply the wrong things. Because I only write the numbers down when I know it's the full set. So we have an X-wing though. So that means there's no 7s here or here. Does that help? And here and here. Oh, but that's obvious anyway. But okay. It's not 7, not 7, not 7, not 7. It doesn't really tell me much. If that were a 7, that would be a 5. That would also be a 5. That would be a 1, that would be a 7. Okay. If that were a 5, that would be a 3. So that would be a 7. That would be a 1, that would be a 7. There's no issue with either of those. But yeah, okay, so there's also a 7. There's an X-wing 7 around here. In fact, yes, there's an X-wing there. And if it counts as an X-wing, if there's nothing between it, well, I guess it does, because it also means there's no 7s here or here. So, like, all of... That's the same set. No 7, no 7. 7s are here. No 7, no 7. 7s are... There's 2 7s in here and 2 7s there. Does that make enough 7s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Where's the last 7? Oh no, there's one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does. But okay, great. Again, this row, what could we know about this? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 7. Oh, so I know about 7s, can't go there and there, so they go there and there. So then these ones are 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. 6 can't go there. It could go there or there. Or there. This is kind of tricky. Most of the constraints are done except these two. Is it possible for me to figure out that one of these is wrong? If that's 1 and 7, what does that end up influencing? Well, it ends up influencing this. This is a 7, that's a 5, that's a 3. From there, where would we go? Well, we need a 1, 2, and 6 for this. 1 can't go there, so it would go there. I definitely feel like I'm just sort of brute forcing this now. 2 and 6 could go in either place. Sure. 2, 4, 5 need to go in here. 5 can't go there, nor can 4. 4 can't go there, 4 can't go there. So 4 is there or there. So it's 5. One, two. Oh, wait. Oh, I've already got that. Okay. I've just seen it. This is a 3. Because there's a 5 down here. I don't remember why I know that's 5, but I do. This is a 3. So therefore this is a 2 and this is a 6. Okay, I was just missing something. 2. Cool. So what's left for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. 4, 5, and 7. I know that 7 can go there or there. 4, 5. 4 can't go there. Could go there or there. 5 can't go there. Can't go there. 5 goes there. Okay. So that's 4 and 7. Let's put them in. 4 and 7. 7 and 4. Oh. That can't be a 4. So that's a 4. Now we know this is a 7, and that makes this a 7. Yes? Because of that crazy X-wing there? Right, because if there's a 7 here, then there's a 7 there. If there's a 7 here, then there's a 7 there. Yes. So 7, 7. That's a 3. Okay, this one's done now. I like how you can feel it when it's like, when it's all just going to solve itself. Hopefully I haven't spoken too soon. So here we need a 1 and a 6. Okay, I still don't know that. I'll go down here. 1, 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. 6 doesn't go there. Could go there or there. 2 doesn't go there. Could go there or there. Which ones have we done? 2, 3, 3. Don't have a lot of 3s in here actually, do I? Is there a 3 I could work out? Those 3 columns already have 3s, and that one. So the 3 columns that need 3s are this one, and this one. How do I know which one's which, though? Oh wait, so I know this is not a 7 now, because that's a 5. 7, that would make that a 5. So this is a 5, and so that's a 7. So that's a 7, and that's a 1. And so this is a 3. So then we've got 2 and 4 missing, so 4 is there. 2 goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still don't know which way around 3 and 6 go here. But I've got other stuff I can figure out. 1 goes there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes there. 1, 2, 3, and 5. 5, 3. 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 6. 3, 6, 6. And finally, 1, 2. Here we go. Last one. Which thing can I work out next? I feel like I should probably be able to work this out. Oh wait, I can finish that column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh, I did that wrong. When did I fill that in? When did I fill that in? 1, 2. Uh-oh. No. Oh gosh. How much undo do I get in Photoshop? 1, 2. So 3 is missing from here. What was that going to be? A 3 or a 5? 1, 2, 3. I feel like I figured that out, that had to be a 5. Why did I put a 5 there? Was that me just being... Did I miss C? Oh gosh, how much undo do I get? Shall I try and find out? Can I just hold it? I can't just hold it, I don't think. No. Okay. Hopefully it remembers. Is that it? That might be it. No. Why is that so terrible? Is that it? Or is there more going on here? Am I doing stuff down there? I don't think I am I? I guess I could just take a look. No, I'm halfway through drawing a 4. No. Let's just redo it all. Okay, hold on. Is that it? That's it. I remember this being a 3 or a 5. I worked out that it has to be a 5. I don't remember when I put that in. I think I must have done that after that. I think I must have just been like... and then I got rid of a 5 from there, yes. So I think I just did that. I think that's all that happened there. That's a 3 instead. Hopefully I fixed that. And that makes this a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 5. Maybe I just did it on the wrong column. I might have just been like, oh, there's a 5 missing and that's going to go there. That might have been what happened. So that is still going to go anyway. And so is that and that. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. Still can't figure out which of these is which. What's left for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. Or this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 can't go there or there, so it's going to go here or here. Okay. Can I cross any of these out based on these numbers? So 4 would have a 2 or a 6. So 6 would still work. 5 would have a 3 or a 7. 3 would still work. 7 would have a 5, which would still work. Okay, so no. We've almost got this, assuming I haven't completely messed it up. Can I figure out this now, based on the 2 and the 4? Well, okay, actually, what's left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6. And that's not a 6, so it's a 3 or a 4. That's what I'm saying, right? Why is that not a 6? Because of these, I think, these inequalities. Yeah, because one of these is going to have to be 6. So 3 or 4. If it were 3, then that wouldn't be 3. Well, if it were 4, then that would be forced to be 2. So that would be forced to be 1. if that were forced to be 1, that would be forced to be 2 or 4. So that would have to be 4. That's an interesting route to go down, actually. So if that were 1, that would be, well, that's not a raise, that's just draw over the top. That would have to be a 2 or a 4. So this would have to be a 4. That would have to be a 5. That would have to be a 7. That would have to be a 5. That's meant to be a 4. So then that would have to be a 2. So what's left here? 2, 3, 3, 4, 6. 6 is good here or here. 6 will still go there. I mean, that all kind of works. If this is a 5, then this is a 6. So that would have to be 4 or 7. Well, that's interesting. Does that then cross out this? So that would have to be a 4 or a 7. If it's a 4, then this is either a 2 or a 6, but now it can't be. Okay, so then if it's a 7, then it has to be a 5, and it can't be. So this can't be 5. Because if this is 5, that forces that to be 6. Is this 4 or 7? If this is 4, then this has to be a 2 or a 6, which it can't be because there's a 2 or 6 in that row and column. It can't be 7 because there's a 5. So that's not 5, it's 1. Cool. 1, that's 5, so that's 6. 1, 2, so that's 3. No, that's, I don't know that for certain. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are left here. I still don't know which way round, right? I know that's not 6 anymore. 3 and 4, okay. Let's put them in. 3, 4, 4, 3. That might end up conflicting with that in some way. In fact, I can see it already. If this is 4, then that can't be 4, so that has to be 2, so that has to be 1, but that conflicts with that, so that's 3. That's 4. Therefore, that's not 4, and that's not 4. That's not 3. And that can't be 5. It could be 5, because that would be 3. Okay. Ooh, we're getting there. Can't figure out anything else out here yet. Don't think so. Oh, well, that's not a 1, so that's a 2. Okay, I can figure all this out. That 2, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. Did I do that right? That's a 2, so that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 7. Yep. Therefore, this is 5. This is not 5. This is a 3 or a 4. This is a 3 or a 2. That's still true. What's left for here? 1, 2, 3, and 6. Well, 3 can't go there, so it's there. 6. Here we go. 6 has gone from here. 2's gone from there. Oh, 2 could have gone from there ages ago. Okay. I just don't notice these things. Okay. What about like this row? 1, 2, 6 and 7. 2, 6 and 7. 2 could go these two. 6 could go in these two, 7 could go in these two. If that's 6 and that's 2, then that's 3 and that's 7. If that's 7 and that's 3, then that's 6 and that's 2. That all still works. Yeah, I still need to figure out this thing. Okay. Anyway, it's going to be something else I can figure out. This column again. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, so 5 is there. So 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. 6 can't go there. Could go there. So there or there. Up to 4. 4 can't go there. Can't go there, so 4 goes here. Don't know why I forgot about 4. So 6 and 7. Does that tell me where 6 goes? I can't remember what I just figured out. 6 goes here or here. Yeah, that's both still fine. 7, also both still fine. Yep. However, that's now another 4. That's a 3. Oh gosh. Getting too excited. 2. So that's another 2. So that's another 6. That's a 3 and a 7. Finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this is 1 and 7 that are left over. 1, 7. Yep, we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 7. 1 and 6. 4, and then finally 1, 2, and we're done. Wow, that was a gauntlet. I think this is meant to be the hardest one that exists, right? So at least I've done that. I mean, okay, I'm assuming I've done it right. I don't know that for sure, and I still need to do the final answer. But wow, that was a tough one. Yeah, this may be the hardest Adalogical Enigma that exists. Anyway, once your diagram is complete, you can move on to finding the final answer to my enigma. In each column of the diagram, please sum the numbers you entered. Each number, okay, so sum each column in the shaded squares, translate them to the alphabet. Okie dokie, are these lined up? They are, how convenient. I can just about fit it on. So we've got, do I want to write it out? Maybe, should we do that again? I used to do that. It makes it a bit easier to look things up. I think I would do like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8, H, I, J, and then I guess I'll just do a separate one. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, yep. U, V, W, X, Y, Z, or Z, depending on where you're from. Back to the draw layer. Okay. So we've got 7, 10, 14. That makes it N. Beautiful. 6, 8, 15, O. My lovely handwriting. 8, 15, 19, 20. That makes it T. Not. 1 and 4, E. note 4 and 2 F, notify. That's not how you spell it. Oh, it's not that. 4 2. It's G because it goes all the way down. 2 and 1 3 C. No, I'm worried. Six, 7. 1 2 3 4 6 7. 2 1 C. 10 11 15 O. It could be like note G. CO something. Okay. 4 6 3 7 2. That's 10 13 20 22 V. Note G. Cover. Two, 3 E. 4 2 3 6 2 1. Why am I not just adding them as I go? 6 9 15 17 18. R, sure. Note G cover. Okay, this is the part where I have to even decipher what this is trying to say. 4D. Note G covered 6, 10, 15, 16, 19 is S. 6 to 8, 13, 14, 21 U. 3 again, so C. Suck. 3, 5, 8 is H. Oh no, I guess this can go. Goodbye, combination lock. There we go. Okay. What are we doing? 2, 7, 13, 14, and note G covered such. 8, 14, 16, 21 was U again, yep. 3, 2, 7, 1 makes 5, 12, 13, which is M. Numbers. B, E, 6, 12, 16, 18, presuming it's 19, no, yeah, 18. Next one's 19, 10, yep. Note G, covered such numbers. Okay. Note G, covered such numbers. I mean, I'm assuming that's a reference to like the musical note. Covered such numbers. Or is note G? What? Note G. It's not like a reference to something else on here, is it? Note. It's not. Maybe it's not note G. Is there another way of reading that? Note egg. Note G. Is that something else? Is there a band or something? What's the theme of this? Numbers. Note G. There's like the frequency of the notes. Did I get something wrong? I mean, it forms a valid sentence. Let me double check the first bit. It's 7, 10, 14, N. This one's 15. Yep. 8, 15, 20. Note, yeah. 5. Is it G? 6, 7. It is G. Note G covered such numbers. I'm getting a... Wait, is there more to this? No, there's no more to this. What? What on earth does that mean? I'm Googling stuff, but what? And the bad thing is if I Google that in quotes, I don't get anything, which suggests nobody's ever asked about this on the internet, which is not that uncommon, to be honest. I don't even know what that means. Note. Is there another way of passing the sentence? Red. Cove red. Note G covered such numbers. Note G, is that something that I should know that isn't just the notes? What do it mean to cover such numbers? Like, numbers could mean like musical numbers. Like a musical cover? Covered such numbers. Note G covered such numbers. What kind of numbers are there? What would they have to do with note G? Prime numbers. Is there something wrong up here? Let me double check these columns, make sure there's nothing suspicious. It looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Note G. Note G. I see a G here in bagel. What could that even mean? This is going to be disappointing if I can't understand the clue. What do I know about the note G? It's like perfect fifth in the key of C. Note G covered such numbers. Am I reading that wrong? Do I have something else wrong? Is there something up here that's like invalid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Are all the constraints valid? 3 to 7, 5 is greater than 4, 4 to 3, 2, 1, 1 to 4, 4 to 7, 3 and 7, 7, 5, 7 is bigger than 5, 4, 2, 6 is bigger than 3, is bigger than 2, 2 and 6 are 4 apart, they're all fine. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's right. I just don't understand how to interpret it. Note G covered such numbers. Noteg is not a word, right? Just in case. Okay, if I search for note G code such numbers all as one word, there is an answer. There's a question on Reddit that comes up about this. So somebody else got the same answer as me. That's promising. Okay, before I look at the answers, I really want to understand, is there something about this? I guess G is the number 7. Note G, what would that mean? Are there notes on the website or something? But it wouldn't require that, right? Would it? Look, this one's got 0 Easter eggs, thank goodness. Okay, so there's a long answers Reddit post. Oh, but that's not an answer to that. That's them just figuring it out in the first place. Everybody's got the same. Oh, look, Pavel's here. Hi, folks. I'm the author of this puzzle, and believe me when I tell you, you're not alone in finding the final clue difficult to interpret. So not only is the puzzle the hardest one, but the clue as well. Okay, there's an alternative wording. Numbers covered in my note G. Do I have to? Okay, let me go on the website. But that would be weird. Like if it makes a back reference to the website. Adalogical Ænigmas. Do I have to find this one? And then, which one is it? 17. 17. There's some 8s, but they're not lettered. Note G. No, I still don't understand. Back to the Reddit post. I've lost it. No. See if this wording doesn't help. Numbers covered in my note G. There's relevant context in the. Okay, this. As you may already have gleaned, if you regularly attempt my enigmas, I hope blah 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 blah. Indeed. Note G. Oh, hold on. How many times does it say note? There's not like a 7th note, is there? doesn't say note very often at all. What? Note G. Like, so I guess you could think of the instructions as being notes. So is that a note? And then there's the seventh note is note G, maybe? People of all things mathematical, but above all, I'm drawn particularly to the most primal elements of mathematics, numbers. Indeed. Dear Mr. Babbage used to enjoy my embarrassment when he offered to me as his enchantress of numbers. Is that a reference to something? Is there a kind of number covered here? Circled numbers. Okay, hold on, let me get back to that post. That's all there is. There's relevant context in the instructions text. What on earth does note G mean? Let me read again the better wording. Numbers covered in my note G. In my note G. What is note G? Noteg. I mean, there's some small squares participating in two. I mean, it says note here. Square numbers. I don't know. Let's read it again. As you may. Well, okay, it starts further up. Gentle patron. There's a G at the start. As you may already have gleaned, starts with a G. If you regularly attempt my enigmas, I harbour a deep love of all things mathematical, but above all, I am drawn particularly to the most primal elements of mathematics, numbers. Indeed, dear Mr. Babbage used to enjoy my embarrassment when he often referred to me as his enchantress of numbers. In the present enigma, I hope you will forgive my immersing you in this passion in a most unabashed fashion. Is it like sentence 7? But why would it not say 7? Oh, I guess we can't do 7. We're going to do letters. Each boldly outlined 7 by 7 square in direction will receive exactly one of each digit. There's some small squares present in two such larger regions and must obey the constraints of both. Where there exists a less than symbol between two squares, pray ensure that you enter digits obey the given inequality. Where a circled is enchantress of numbers a reference? Let's check that. Enchantress of it is okay. That is a novel by Ada Lovelace. So is there a note G in that? That might be what it is. Wow. If there is. Note G. Okay. If I search notes, that's also a thing. Selection from Ada's notes. Is there? Are they? Oh yeah, note A. Okay, they are. They're lettered. How can I find out which one's which? Do I need the book? Is the book available anywhere for free? A. Loveless notes. Note A. Note G. It is desirable to guard against possibility of exaggerated ideas that might arise as to the powers of the analytical engine. Considering any new subject, there is frequently a tendency first to overrate what we find to be already interesting or remarkable, secondly by a sort of natural reaction, natural numbers, to undervalue the true state of the case. When we do discover that our notions have surpassed those that were really tenable, whatever, the analytical engine has no pretensions whatever to originate anything. It can do whatever we know how to order it to perform. I don't even know how to pass that sentence. It can do whatever we know how to order it to perform, I see. It can follow analysis, but there's no power of anticipating any analytical relations of truth. Its province is to assist us in making available what we are already acquainted with. This it is calculated to affect primarily, chiefly of course, through its executive faculties, is likely to exert an indirect and reciprocal influence on science itself in another manner. For in so distributing and combining the truths in the formula of analysis that they I'm not seeing any references to kinds of numbers. But that is just like an excerpt from Note G. How do I find the actual full Note G? Let me put that in quotes. Oh my gosh, this is harder than the puzzle. No, that's not true. Note G. Bernoulli numbers. Okay, somebody's referenced it. A portion of Note G concerning the Bernoulli numbers from Taylor's Scientific Memoirs. Oh my, why why make the hardest puzzle also the hardest clue? Bernoulli. Double L? Yep. I. Somebody remind me what those even are. I remember Bernoulli distributions. It's like a random distribution. I can't remember how it's defined. Sequence of rational numbers which occur frequently in number theory. They appear in the Taylor series, expansions of the tangent and hyperbolic tangent functions. So it's a series of numbers that goes 1 plus or minus a half, a sixth, 0. Oh, okay, there's some very specific sequence of numbers that occurs in some situations. Why you do this to me? I'm glad there's no Easter eggs, so I don't even have to think about it. Wow, that was insane. That was difficult. It was fun though. I enjoyed the puzzle. It was just overwhelming, especially at the beginning. But at least, yeah, eventually it all came together. And there were some patterns that I found. I guess the problem is that some of the difficulty felt like it was just in searching for the deductions. Like it wasn't obvious when you would have a deduction, and so you'd sort of have to try a lot of things. Like, can I figure it out from this column? I'm trying to think of a good example of that. I think figuring out the 7 there was an example of that. Because that's what gave me this grid. It was a case of like, sort of going, well, what could go in every space? But it's not obvious that you want to do that. I think I only had like 2 numbers in that column. So it's not obvious that I'd even be able to narrow down that column. So I sort of just had to try it and hope. Which is what added a lot of the complexity to this whole thing. But regardless, I made it in the end. That's good. And maybe that means I've got the hardest Adalogical Enigma out of the way. Not only in puzzle, but also in clue, maybe. Wow. Yeah, there's a bit of a stretch there to work out the clue. I figured it has something to do with music. Turns out that's a reference, and if you look that up, then Note G is from there. Okay, that's That's fine. Whew, okay, that's over with. Let's get rid of that. So it's all blue. Let's zoom out so we can see the whole thing. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. I am done with that, and I need a break from these. So I'm going to play a video game next. I don't know which one. I've got some ideas. But I'll see for that instead. And we'll get back to these Adalogical Ænigmas some point in the future. Goodbye.